That is no longer the left. It's a decadent mask. Once upon a time, the left stood as a banner for the working class. It defended laborers exploited in factories, those who broke their backs for pennies while fat cat executives and unscrupulous shop owners got rich off their sweat. The left was born to fight exploitation and abuse, to oppose forced immigration orchestrated by capitalism to slash wages and pit the poor against one another. Karl Marx understood this well. The bosses import desperate labor to destroy worker unity and ignite a war among the underclass. Today, however, what still dares to call itself a left has become a millionaire aristocracy, with Swiss residences, clinging to privilege and vice. They've betrayed every worker's ideal, every social struggle, every ounce of justice. They babble endlessly about rights, but never the rights of the jobless, the evicted, or the sick forgotten by the system. No, their rights refer to their sexual preferences, paraded in the streets, and they demand the whole world conform to their desires. The real minorities today are the fathers who can't make ends meet, the mothers afraid to leave the house, the young people forced to emigrate. Certainly not those who want to turn sodomy into a political dogma. And so, with their usual contempt for nations that defend tradition, identity, and decency, this left had the arrogance to march into Hungary, into Budapest, to impose a gay pride parade that had been democratically rejected by the people. Humiliation of Hungary, complicity of Orbán. That parade was an offensive farce, imposed from above, from Brussels. And Viktor Orbán, instead of halting the insult, allowed Hungarian law to be trampled, just to avoid being labeled intolerant. He let a caravan of arrogant political actors invade Budapest to spread their ideology door to door. Elly Schlein and her entourage, returning to Italy with a smirk of untouchable provocateurs, embody the arrogance of pampered minorities who believe they can rewrite the morality of entire nations. Forget rights, this was a cultural invasion, an ideological assault, a violation of national sovereignty. And Orbán? He talked, but he didn't act. Even right-wing leaders speak loudly, but when it comes time to truly defend identity, they back down. Otherwise, today, Hungary would no longer be part of this rotten European Union. Schlein, take your pride parade to Gaza. What irony! If Schlein is so brave in Budapest, why doesn't she organize a gay pride parade in Gaza or Damascus, among her beloved Muslim friends? Because there, she'd receive not applause, but beatings and persecution. Their arrogance isn't called a right, it's called blasphemy. This isn't the left anymore. This left has abandoned the weak, the poor, the forgotten. It now worships its own desires, elevates vice to a religion, and turns the streets into stages for moral decadence. It no longer represents workers' struggles, but the whims of a morally bankrupt caste, ready to trample every value in order to impose its cult of desire. Hungary deserves respect, not Brussels lackeys. The truth is simple: sovereignty and national identity cannot be defended within this EU. Orbán knows it, but pretends otherwise. 50 years from now, it may be better to be a Ukraine invaded by Russia than a Hungary bent under the European rainbow.